Hey there, America! It's John Oliver, and let's face it, we could all use some good news these days. Well, I'm here to tell you about a little something called stimulus checks. Remember those? They're back, baby! The IRS is sending out another round of $1,400 checks. That's right, 1,400 big ones. Think of all the avocado toast you could buy. Or maybe, pay your bills. Whatever floats your boat. Now before you go on a spending spree, let's talk about who's eligible for this financial windfall. The IRS is targeting folks who didn't get their full stimulus payment during the whole COVID mess. Back when we were all baking sourdough bread and having existential crises. Good times. The good news is, if you qualify, the IRS is depositing the money directly into your bank account. No need to jump through hoops or wrestle alligators. It's like finding a 20 in your pocket, except it's $1,400. And it's from the government. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive into the nitty-gritty and see if you qualify for some free cash. Alright, let's talk eligibility. Because nobody wants to miss out on free money. That's like turning down a free puppy. Who does that? To qualify for the full $1,400, you gotta meet some income requirements. Don't worry, it's not rocket science. If you're flying solo, your income needs to be less than $75,000. Think of it as the single and ready-to-mingle bracket. For all you lovebirds filing jointly, your combined income needs to be under $150,000. That's right, double the income, double the fun. Now if you're a high roller making more than that, you might still be eligible for a partial payment. Hey, every little bit helps, right? But if you're raking in the big bucks, you're on your own. Maybe buy yourself a yacht or something. The point is, don't assume you don't qualify. Check the IRS website, read the fine print, consult with a tax professional, or, just ask your grandma, she probably knows what's up. Okay, so you've crunched the numbers and you're pretty sure you're eligible for the stimulus check. But there's just one problem. The money isn't in your account. Don't panic. There are a few things you can do to track down your missing moolah. First things first, check your 2021 tax return. Did you claim the recovery rebate credit? If not, that's your bad. You snooze, you lose. But don't worry, you can still file an amended return. It's a bit of a pain, but hey, think of it as a workout for your fingers. If you did claim the credit but still haven't seen the cash, it's time to channel your inner detective. Head over to the IRS website and log into your account. You're looking for the Economic Impact Payment Information section. It's like a treasure map, but instead of leading to buried gold, it leads to your stimulus check. Hopefully. If all else fails, you can always call the IRS. Just be prepared to wait on hold for approximately the rest of your life. Seriously, bring snacks. Gap 3S. Now that you've got your stimulus check, let's talk about how to use it wisely. This is a unique opportunity to make a significant impact on your financial well-being, so it's important to consider your options carefully. The first thing you might be tempted to do is splurge on something fun. Maybe you've had your eye on the latest gadget or a new wardrobe. And while treating yourself can be a great way to boost your mood, it's essential to balance that with more strategic financial moves. And hey, treating yourself isn't a bad thing, but let's look at smart ways to make that money work for you. By planning and prioritizing, you can enjoy a little now and still set yourself up for future success. If you have any high-interest debt, like credit cards, consider using your stimulus check to pay it down. High-interest debt can quickly spiral out of control, costing you more in the long run. Reducing or eliminating this debt can free up more of your income for other important goals. This can save you a ton in interest over time and improve your financial health. Imagine the relief of seeing those balances drop and knowing you're on a path to financial freedom. Next, think about building or boosting your emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial cushion can provide peace of mind. Whether it's a medical emergency, car repair, or unexpected job loss, an emergency fund can be a lifesaver. Having a safety net of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses can be a lifesaver when unexpected costs come up. This fund can help you avoid going into debt when life throws you a curveball. Investing is another great option. By putting your money into investments, you can potentially grow your wealth over time. This could be through a retirement account, stocks, or even a low-risk savings bond. Whether it's putting money into a retirement account, stocks, or even a low-risk savings bond, investing can help your money grow over time. The key is to start early and be consistent with your investments. Just make sure to do your research or consult with a financial advisor to make informed decisions. A well-thought-out investment strategy can make a significant difference in your financial future. And lastly, consider saving for a rainy day or future goals. This could be anything from a down payment on a house, furthering your education, or even planning a dream vacation. Maybe you want to buy a house, go back to school, or take a dream vacation. Setting aside money for these goals can help you achieve them without the stress of financial strain. Setting aside some or all of your stimulus check can help you get closer to these goals without going into debt. It's about making thoughtful choices that align with your long-term aspirations. However, be cautious of common pitfalls. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of having extra money, but it's crucial to stay grounded. Avoid making impulsive purchases, and don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes. These can often lead to financial setbacks rather than gains. Your stimulus check is an opportunity to improve your financial situation, so use it wisely. Thoughtful planning and smart decisions can set you on a path to financial stability and growth. Remember, it's not just about having money now, but about making decisions that will benefit you in the long run. You've got this. With careful planning and wise choices, you can turn this stimulus check into a stepping stone for a brighter financial future. Gap 3S. Now let's talk about the impact of these stimulus checks on the economy. These checks, often issued by the government during times of economic downturn, are designed to provide immediate financial relief to individuals and families. But their influence extends far beyond just the recipients. How do they help boost spending and support businesses? When people receive these checks, they are more likely to spend money on goods and services they might have otherwise postponed or avoided. This injection of cash into the economy can be a crucial lifeline for many businesses. When millions of people receive extra money, it often leads to increased consumer spending. This spending is not just limited to essential items, but also extends to discretionary purchases, which can significantly boost retail sales. This surge in spending can be a lifeline for local businesses, especially those hit hard by the pandemic. Small businesses in particular benefit greatly as they rely heavily on local consumer spending to stay operational. Restaurants, retail stores, and service providers see an uptick in sales, which helps them stay afloat and even hire back employees. This not only supports the businesses themselves, but also provides much-needed jobs to the community. But the benefits don't stop there. The increased spending has a cascading effect that ripples through the entire economy. Increased spending has a ripple effect throughout the economy. When consumers spend more, businesses see higher revenues, which can lead to further investments and expansions. When businesses do well, they need more supplies and services, which in turn boosts other sectors. This demand for additional goods and services can lead to increased production and more jobs in various industries. For example, a restaurant that's doing better might need more food from suppliers, more cleaning services, and even more marketing. This creates a network of economic activity that benefits multiple sectors. This creates a chain reaction of economic activity that helps support jobs and income across various industries. The positive effects can be felt in manufacturing, logistics, marketing, and many other fields. What do experts say about the long-term benefits? Economists generally agree that stimulus checks can play a significant role in accelerating economic recovery. According to economists, these stimulus checks can help speed up economic recovery by increasing demand for goods and services. This increased demand encourages businesses to invest in new projects and expand their operations. This demand encourages businesses to invest and expand, leading to job creation and higher wages over time. As businesses grow, they require more employees, which can reduce unemployment rates and increase overall economic stability. Additionally, some recipients may use their checks to pay down debt or save, which can improve overall financial stability and consumer confidence. This responsible financial behavior can lead to a more resilient economy in the long run. In summary, while the immediate impact of stimulus checks is to provide financial relief to individuals, the broader economic benefits can be substantial. These checks help to inject money into the economy, supporting businesses and creating jobs. The broader economic benefits can be substantial. Increased consumer spending supports businesses, creates jobs, and stimulates economic growth. Increased consumer spending supports businesses, creates jobs, and stimulates economic growth. This cycle of spending and investment helps to build a stronger, more resilient economy. So in a way, using your stimulus check wisely not only helps you but also contributes to the economic recovery of your community and country. By spending, saving, or investing this money, you play a part in the larger economic picture. It's a win-win situation for everyone. The collective actions of individuals can lead to significant positive outcomes for the entire economy. Finally, we'll answer some frequently asked questions about the stimulus checks. These questions have been on many people's minds, and we aim to provide clear and concise answers to help you navigate this process smoothly. From eligibility criteria to how to claim your payment, we'll cover everything you need to know. Whether you're a first-time recipient or have received previous payments, this information will be beneficial. First up, who is eligible to receive a stimulus check? This is one of the most common questions we receive. Generally, U.S. citizens and resident aliens who have a valid social security number and meet certain other criteria are eligible. You must not be claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, which is an important detail to remember. Additionally, you need to meet the income requirements set by the government. These requirements vary based on your filing status and adjusted gross income. What if you didn't file a tax return last year? This is another common concern. You may still be eligible. The IRS has made provisions for non-filers to receive their payments. Non-filers can use the IRS's online tool to register for a payment. This tool is user-friendly and guides you through the process step by step. How do you claim your stimulus check? This is a crucial question for many. Most people will receive their payment automatically if they filed a tax return or receive government benefits. This includes Social Security recipients and those on disability. However, if you haven't received your check, don't worry. You can use the IRS's Get My Payment tool to track its status. This tool provides real-time updates on your payment. Another common question is, do you have to pay taxes on your stimulus check? The answer is no. This is a relief for many. Stimulus payments are not considered taxable income. This means you won't owe any additional taxes because of these payments. Lastly, if you received a smaller payment than expected, there might be a way to get more. You might be eligible for additional funds when you file your next tax return. This is known as the Recovery Rebate Credit. Look for the Recovery Rebate Credit on your tax forms. This credit can help you receive any additional funds you are entitled to. Stay tuned for more valuable tips and insights on how to make the most out of your stimulus check. We are here to help you every step of the way. Alright folks, it's time for a public service announcement, because with all this talk of free money, the scammers are out in full force, and they're not afraid to use dirty tricks to steal your hard-earned cash. Remember, the IRS will never ever contact you by text or email about your stimulus check. So, if you get a message from someone claiming to be the IRS, delete it faster than you can say Nigerian prince. And whatever you do, don't give out your personal information to anyone you don't know. That includes your social security number, bank account details, and your mother's maiden name. Seriously, guard that information with your life. The bottom line is, be smart, be vigilant, and don't let the scammers win. Stay safe out there, America.